British won the Revolutionary War, we would probably all have English accents and King George's face in our dollar bills, if it weren't for me. My name is George Washington, the first president of our great country. You probably already know a good bit about me. I'd like to tell you about my life as a young boy and about my beloved brother Lawrence and how he shaped my life. Lastly, I'd like to share a rarely known story of how a 13-year-old girl saved my life. My mom told me when I was about to be born, she saw lightning and took it as a sign of bad luck. Fortunately, I turned out all right. She read the Bible to me with pictures by the fireplace. I grew up in a wealthy family, and we had a plantation named Mount Vernon. I loved maps, looking at them and making them. I excelled at math, so do your math, kids, and maybe you'll turn out like me. I loved the outdoors and exploring the woods. I was a gentleman, and I would write down 110 manners about being a gentleman, like don't kill bugs in front of other people. My hero as a boy was my brother Lawrence. He was 14 years older than me. He was brave, exciting, and a true gentleman. Lawrence went to school in England, but after my father died, there was no money for them to send me to England. But my brother taught me all that I needed to know about being a soldier. When I was 20, my brother took me to the island of Barbados. That was my only time out of the country. My brother died the same year. It was very devastating. And I took over Mount Vernon and took his place as major in the Virginia militia. Lawrence was the biggest influence in my life. But you probably never would have heard of me if it weren't for a 13-year-old servant girl who saved my life. The year was 1776, and I was the general in charge of Americans fighting for freedom. I was in New York City for a few weeks, and little did I know there was a secret plot to kill me. Thankfully, Sam Frances, owner of the Queen's Head Tavern, sent his daughter Phoebe as a housekeeper and spy to uncover the plot against me. One day, Phoebe was bringing me dinners. I could see the June peas on the plate. My favorite. And she suddenly threw the plate out of the window, and chickens in the yard began to peck at my peas. We all jumped at the commotion and discovered it was Thomas Hickey, my own guard, who was trying to kill me, poison me. Moments later, the chickens who ate my peas lay dead. Hickey was convicted and hanged 7 days later, and I pressed on in the fight for freedom. I am very thankful for my good character, my dear brother Lawrence, my military skills, and the many blessings and protection over my life. I am proud to be your first president.